Hey there, welcome back. So moving on from our previous lesson where we talked about how to install the launcher and then also installing the browser extensions in order to enable Tosca Cloud to interact with the browser and our web applications. And we can now go ahead and scan our module, and we'll also see how we can create a basic test case using this module and then maybe execute it to see how the whole process works with the Tosca Cloud. So the first step is obviously to scan the module, and for that we are going to use this demo website, which is source demo. It's a pretty basic scenario which I'm going to work with, which is a login screen. So we'll scan these controls, username and password, which are text boxes, and then we have the login button. And then we'll use the username and password to enter it here, and then click on login, which will end up in the home page. So we'll do all these steps using the Tosca Cloud. So there are multiple ways to add a module in Tosca Cloud. So when you log in into your Tosca Cloud and you are in your default or any other workspace, then you can go into the left menu, and there you will find the create button. So when you click on this create button, you will see a lot of different options. And from there, you can choose to create a particular module. Now that's one way of doing that. The other way is there is a build option here. So if I click on build, you will see there are again different options, and from there I can also go to modules, and in this modules inventory, now I can go into create, and you can see I can create a manual module or I can scan a module. So we are going to use the scan module, and then we'll click on that, and that will end up in this dialog box where I can select my application. Now, currently I'm working with web application, but I can work with different types of applications: desktop, PDF, mobile, remote terminal, or even a file, or even a web driver, right? So we'll look at all these different types of applications in some of the later sessions, but for now we'll just work with web application, and we'll then go ahead and start the scan. We will try to open the launcher. Now, one additional step in Tosca Cloud is when you try to scan in a particular module and you launch the launcher for Tricentis, then it tries to activate your device, right? So that's part of the activation process so that your license is still in use. So it will generate this activation code, and then we can just click next. That will activate our device, right? Now, if we allow the launcher to start, then it will go ahead and show us the applications which can be scanned by this Tricentis launcher. Okay, so once this XScan window opens, you can select your application. So I have just got one browser which is open, and I've selected my application which I want to scan. So from there, we can refresh this window to see if other applications are also loaded. We can also change the settings, but we'll go ahead and scan this application now. And then you will see that it will scan all the different controls in this particular application. Obviously, I can change the filtered items to see the other items in this page. So currently it is filtered to a certain level, but you can go more deep into all the controls which are displayed on this HTML page. So, and then there are two views. We are in the advanced view where you can look at all the properties, and you can even change the properties. But there is also a basic view. So in this basic view, you can select your own controls, right? So I can select username, password, and login. These are the three things I want to scan. And then I can just go ahead and I can change this module name to login, and I can finish screen. So that will save my module, and then I can just close it. So once you refresh this page, you will be able to see the module which was created. So if I go into this module, I can see the module attributes. I can see the default action modes, the default data type, and the value range, right? So here are our three module attributes, and this is the module, which is the login module. We can also see the properties, the parameters, and the details on the right-hand side. Now, this is how you create a particular module by scanning the module from the application. Now, the next step is to create a test case. And then again, we can go back to the create dialog box. And here we can choose to create a test case. Okay, so you can take the tour to see how to create a test case. I will skip it. But here we can actually now use the modules which are present by default. Okay, so you can see on the left hand side there are standard objects. So you can use any of these objects to build your test case. And Tosca is a modular automation tool. So you can build your steps in the form of modules, right? So either we can use the standard objects or we can switch to user assets. So these user assets are the assets which we have created, which will contain the modules and other things. But for now, as you can see, I can see my login module, which we created earlier. So I can just go ahead and add this, right? And then it will show us inside this particular test case. Now I can go ahead and rename this test case. Currently it is unnamed, so I can call it source login or source demo login. Okay, and then I can go ahead and save it. So it will be saved here. And then here I can see the username, right? So here we have different operations. I want to insert text here, right? So I can put it input here, and then I can enter the username. So that I will get it here. I'll come back here and paste it. Same I will do for password. Okay, and since the data type is password, you will see this will be hidden, your password, so that nobody can view it directly. Obviously, you can do it by clicking on this view option, or you can just hide it again, right? Again, this login button, we can just click on this button. So we have to set the values for all the module attributes inside the module, and these are nothing but your steps of your test case which you are going to execute. So that actually completes the login module, right? So once it clicks on login, it will be moving on to the next page. And if you want, we can go ahead and automate that as well. But for now, we'll just keep it to this. So we will go ahead and save this. And our test case is now saved, right? And then we can even go ahead and run our test case. So let's do a basic run. So what we can do is we are going to run it on a personal agent, which is our own desktop, right? And to run a test case, you need launcher and the browser extension, which we have already done. And if you have not done, then you can still download the launcher and install it. But we have done that earlier, so we'll go ahead and start the test run. So as you can see now, it is showing that my desktop is now connected, and it will run my tests locally. Okay, so it is in progress. We can also cancel this automation, which is running currently on my desktop. Okay, as you can see, it entered the username and password, it clicked on login, and then it landed on the home page. Okay, so that's basically the steps which we performed inside our test case. And when we come back to our test case in Tosca Cloud, you can see that the test has passed. You will see a small tick mark on top of your test case, right? Okay, so if I go back to home here, you can see I have created one test case. So it is showing me total created, creation over time. So you can see a dashboard of the total test cases created. We can also schedule a playlist run, and then we will see this here. And then if we have any playlist, it will be shown here. In the test cases section, I can see my test case, and in the module section, I can see my module. And if we execute the execution list, then you can even see it in the dashboard here. So that's a basic end-to-end test flow of how you can work with Tosca Cloud. It is pretty much similar to Tosca Commander, which is the desktop application if you have worked on it. But there are a few UI changes, obviously, but the most important part is everything is running on cloud. So no more desktop applications. We do everything in the cloud. We scan the module, we create our test case, we execute our test case, everything done on the same instance. So that was a brief snapshot of how to work in Tosca Cloud end-to-end test case creation to execution. But in the next lesson, we are going to do a more deep dive and we'll look at how we can add our test into a playlist and then we can execute them.